On YouTube, working on my 33-gallon Husky air compressor. My pressure regulator knob has been leaking. So I looked around on YouTube and I found a guy that is talking about these things. And right here's my knob. And right here's a little plunger. It's got a little O-ring on it. You can see it. I know my camera ain't that great. You can see it right there. You got to take that off and clean it up. Right now, I put oil back on mine. I've already cleaned it up, but it's so much water, humidity down here that my compressor, has a bunch of water in it. I drain it and everything, but here's your spring. Well, there it went. And right there's what your spring fits on. Just fits on that little dude right there. Let me grab my spring. So you drop your spring in there. This is the way I did it. I got this little bad boy right here cleaned up, and you stick it on top of that spring like that. Well, I don't think this was my problem. Over here, if you look at the machine, right here is where it goes. And if you look up inside there, y'all see that little brass nipple right there, that little rod? Well, this right here pushes in and out. And on the back here, you can see, let me get my light around here. You see that little nut right there? You got to take that nut out. And that nut has a little tit on it. And this thing right here on the back of it, it's like maybe 3/16 of an inch or a 1/4 inch hollow brass with a spring, and it slides up and down the tit on the back of this nut right here. And mine was all gummed up and goobered up, and I guess from all the water and stuff running through this thing over the years. And if I pushed it in like I'm doing now, I know y'all can't see it, but I'm trying to show you. If I pushed it in like that, it would stay. It wasn't moving freely. So anyway, I cleaned that up. I used some PB Blaster and stuff on it, and cleaned out my little brass piece because it had, how brass will corrode. And so now it's moving freely. That little dude right there is moving freely, and I'm getting ready to put it back together and see what happens. But I may make it short to let you guys know if this works or not. I guess a lot of people are having trouble with these on these Huskies. It's been a good compressor, man. I can't complain about it. It's been a good one. So, but anyway, if your pressure knob's leaking, it's going to be a combination. It could just be this O-ring here. Take it apart and clean it. On the back of this O-ring, there's a little channel in there. You got to clean that little channel out. Put you a little bit of oil on it, some light oil on it, and put it back together and see what happens. You probably want to clean this little cylinder too. You can see I got just a wee little bit of oil in there, and I done cleaned it up best I can. But I'm getting ready to put it back together and see if it works. But if it works, I'll make a short and show you guys. All right.